Alright, let's see where we're at today. Today is, I believe, day 7, going on 7 days now with immediate dentures, and this is my update. Well, 7 days, dentures, when you first get them, they still suck. Still hard to get used to. I do sleep with them out of my mouth at nighttime. I take them out of my mouth after I eat in the afternoon when I get home off of work. I normally take them out around 7, 8 o'clock. And then I put them back in my mouth at 4 o'clock in the morning before I go to work. They are getting easier to put in than they used to be the first 2, 3, 4 days when I was taking them out and putting them in. Because every day when I come home, I find the sore spots and I slowly still adjust them myself, which is a big help. Because every day my gums are healing up and they're shrinking, and as they shrink, the top parts of the denture go closer up into my gum line, and I can just shave them down slowly as my gums shrink to make them fit. I do go back on the 24th for a doctor's appointment so they can look at my mouth. And then about the time I get to that, they're going to think that my dentures were like perfect the day they put it in, because he only adjusted them one time, and I'm just going to ride out like that. I'm going to say, yeah man, your adjustment, whatever you did, they've been working ever since. But I'm not going to tell them I've been adjusting them slowly, little at a time, every day when I get out of the work on the sore spots and the pain spots that are forming in my mouth. Well, today, like the sore spots were up here again and up here. I shaved them down a little bit, and back there, kind of got them out of the way. And I also had a another problem where the roof of my mouth, when I bite down, you guys think because your denture is kind of like a cast, so when your gums are shrinking, the only spot that actually fits is the roof of your mouth. Now, the roof of my mouth, the denture is pressing against the roof of my mouth as I bite down, and it hurts. So, like, I end up taking the dermal and carved out small little grooves where the impression didn't make a good enough impression to look like the top of my mouth. That little piece that goes down the line, I kind of grooved that out a little bit, because that was swelling up, to give that some room, and that feels a little bit better too. I don't have any adhesive in, so my denture comes out. Every morning I put in the poly strips, and I could probably go all the way to about 2 o'clock. I put it in about 4 o'clock in the morning. About 2 o'clock in the afternoon, my it's so tight that my gums hurt from the pressure. As I talk throughout the day, my jaw feels like it swells up. Even when I'm counting money throughout the day, or even when I'm trying not to count, and as I'm just counting in my head, I can start feeling the pressure and the bottom of my teeth. Right there where it's healing at, and as it shrinks, it hurts. And what I mean by as it shrinks, it gets tighter, and as it gets tighter, it gets stiff. As it gets stiff, it starts to get sore as it shrinks. So that kind of hurts a little bit. On this side of my denture, it wasn't my fault, but it was the denture's fault. They didn't make it long enough in the beginning, like they did this side. So where part of my denture on the bottom a little bit actually lays on the gum line, so when I bite down, it's like tearing into my gum, into the bone area. So I did shave out a little bit of that, but I also try to get I'm trying to look for something to stick down in the seal, so as it clamps down, it doesn't hurt as bad. As these teeth up here start to swell down and they start to form, that gum line should come in place, and the denture won't be clamping down on my gum as bad. I'm hoping that's going to happen. That's the only part in my mouth that hurts, is that part right there. Right now, they don't really hurt my mouth. I took them out when I got home around 3 o'clock. I think it's going on 6 o'clock now. I'm not really sure what time it is. I'm still learning how to talk. It's getting a little bit better. Now, the other day when I was eating some noodles, I was kind of choking on it. And the thing is, when you choke on something, and when you the dentures in your mouth, what happens? Your tongue latches to the top of the roof of your mouth, creates a seal. So when you're choking and you're trying to swallow, your tongue seals to the roof of your mouth, and you can't swallow anything. So your best bet is to take the dentures out, or just cough it up, or try to swallow, or drink some water. Because trying to swallow spit, or trying to swallow it down, your tongue is going to clamp to the roof of your mouth. It's going to make a really big seal, and it's going to be, it's crazy. It's not going to work. Oh, it's going on day 7. I'm just ready for this stuff to be over with. It's a long journey ahead of me. I still have another 6 or 7 months before I actually get my permanents. So with my care credit, I pay $139 a month on the $4,000 that I owe for the 24 months. So in 6 months from now, I'll accumulate the $1,300 that I need to buy my immediate, or buy my permanent dentures. So, but if I can hold off a little bit longer, my insurance will roll over next year, and then my $1,000 deductible that they take out, I'll have that, and which will probably be a little bit cheaper. Right now, I think I have like $600 left out of it. So I'm not really going to talk too much about the money really today. Really today is like the update on how I'm doing. I had a little bit better day at work. Today, I couldn't really hold them in my mouth as long at work as I did yesterday. Yesterday, they were in my mouth all the way to about 2 o'clock until I got out. About 1 o'clock, I went in the bathroom and took them out, and I was rinsing my mouth out with salt water, and I was just kind of like taking off the bottom a little bit, walking around. Hopefully nobody didn't see me. There's only just me and one other person working, and just kind of stayed in the back a little bit, trying to pass the day by and just doing my chores and whatever I do as an assistant. Whatever that is, right? But it is difficult working. You have to get used to working. It's still hard to talk to people. It gets aggravating every single day at work, but hopefully it's going to get better. Some days you feel like you're getting better. Like I said, like the 3rd or 4th day, I think it was like the 4th day, I thought I was Superman. Then like the next day came around, that was gone. The feeling was even worse. So like you have your days that you're feeling better, and you have your days that you're feeling bad. But what's making my life easy is actually me altering my dentures day by day, little by little, small adjustments every day. So I take them out, I let my gums swell up, they puff up, they heal up, I put them on, I wear them all day long, and then I see how much pressure it causes, and at the end of the day I look for the white spots that it's pressing against to be able to tell where it's hurting at. So right now, without adhesive in your mouth, the dentures feel better, because when you put like adhesive with a suction cup to your gums, and they make it tighter, and the tighter they are, the more your mouth hurts. So when they're just sitting in your mouth kind of loose, they don't really hurt that bad. So it's going on day 7, 1 week of after having immediate dentures. I'm happy that I got this far through the process, and I can't wait till tomorrow and the next day, and as days go by, and I just can't wait till my gums heal up. That's going to be the best thing right there for me, because as soon as my gums heal up, I'll be able to tweak these dentures how I like them. Because it's kind of hard to try to work on them, because right now your gums are still in the swelling process, and you don't want to shave anything down that's going to be so shaved down that your dentures fall out. But the good thing is they make reline denture kits, and they make silicone stuff to put in your mouth to get that nice strong suction. So once I make my dentures fit comfortably how I like them, and if they do get too small, I can always use that denture fit. I actually have some denture fit. I haven't used it yet because I'm waiting until about a month until my gums heal up before I put the denture fit in there. I did see other people use that cushion grip. I'm kind of interested in probably buying some cushion grip to put the cushion grip in first and see how that feels, because it's way cheaper than the denture fit. Because if you mess up on a denture fit, you're wasting $45-50 bucks on a small little tube. The tubes are not that very big. They're actually super small. They look bigger, and on camera they look really big, or when they advertise it, it looks like a big tube. But once you buy them, they're like super small, and you're like, I paid $45 for this crap. But I haven't used it yet, so that's why I don't want to actually waste it. So I want to use other products that I can learn how to seal up areas, so I know like what's best parts to seal and what's best parts not to seal before I put the really good expensive stuff on it. Always start off with the cheap stuff and then move your way up to the better stuff, I think. So that's the day 7 going on, 1 week, and I feel good right now. So what I'm going to do is go get me something to eat me something, rinse out my dentures, and then put them back in my mouth, or just put them up on display for cleaning. And then do it all over again tomorrow. Every day. Every day's a learning process. Alright, well, y'all have a great day. I know I make these videos very long. I highly doubt anybody watches them all the way to the end. But if you do, and if you did learn something out of it, thank you for watching, and y'all have a great night, and God bless.